to trauma-informed yoga for anxiety and stress relief. Come to a comfortable seated position on your yoga mat or blanket. Put your hands on your knees and close your eyes and draw the awareness to your breath, not changing anything quite yet. Begin to lengthen your inhale through the nose, really filling up the lungs. And then begin to lengthen your exhale, nice and slow and smooth, really pushing out all that air. Now continue this at your own pace with your own breath, lengthening each inhale, engaging the back of the throat, creating sound. And then exhaling nice and slow, creating sound at the back of the throat, exhaling through the nose, really pushing out all the air at the bottom of the exhale. Now continue this for a few rounds at your own pace. My name is Mandi, and I'm a trauma-informed certified yoga instructor. And this is my little doggy, Dozer, not so little. He likes to just hang out while I'm doing yoga. Now remembering that this is your moving meditation, and the most important thing is connecting to the breath and allowing the breath to kind of be the guide to help move the body. Let's begin with an Om. We're going to inhale through the nose, and then we're going to Om together. Bring your hands to heart center. Go ahead and inhale. Om. Hands back down to your knees. Let's begin with some nice shoulder rolls. We're going to inhale our shoulders up to our ears, and then we're going to exhale, roll them back all the way back and down. And then inhale as you rise them forward and up, reaching out toward the ears. And then exhaling as you roll them back and down. And then inhaling as you roll them forward, and then bringing them up to the ears. Now continue this for a few rounds at your own pace with your own breath. Coming back to neutral. Now begin again, but going in the opposite direction. We'll inhale to our ears and then push it forward and roll it down. Exhale as we roll it up and back and up. And then inhale as you roll it forward and down. And then exhale as you roll it back and up. Now do a few more at your own pace with your own breath. Coming to a neutral position again. Inhale, outstretch the arms, fingertips outstretched to the mat. Exhale here, and then we're going to inhale the left arm up, sweeping the fingertips toward the bottom of the earlobe or to the jawline. And we're just going to slightly tug on the head, bringing the left ear toward the left shoulder. Now begin to roll your chin forward toward the chest and then also up toward the ceiling. And find that sweet spot where you're really holding the tension, and then just hold it right there and continue with that nice deep breathing. the next exhale, exhale smoothly. And then use your left hand to bring the head back up to center, inhaling to center. And then exhale, let that left hand fall down by the side, fingertips outstretched. Inhale, right arm up this time, fingertips going toward the left earlobe or the left jawline, pulling that head, the shoulder, let's see the right ear toward the right shoulder. Inhaling and then exhaling, releasing, and finding that sweet spot by rolling that chin either gently forward or rolling it up toward the ceiling. And wherever you're holding that tension, where you feel the most sensation, just stay right there and continue with that nice, smooth, slow breath. On your next exhale, exhale slow and deep. And then use that right hand to push your head back up to center, inhaling up. And then exhale, the right fingertips outstretched onto the mat. Take a moment, bringing our hands to our knees. Inhale, let's outstretch the arms, sweep them up, palms together, look up. Maybe do a little baby back bend as we stretch up. And then let's exhale, open up to the right side, left hand to the right knee, right hand behind the small of the back, pressing into the floor or into the mat. Inhale, broaden the collarbones, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist, looking back beyond our shoulder. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, twist even deeper. Now do 2 more at your own pace with your own breath. On the last exhale, make it your best version of the twist. And then inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together, look up. And then exhale, open up to the left this time. Right hand on the left knee, left hand behind your back. Inhale, broaden the collarbones, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist, looking back beyond your shoulder. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, twist. Now do 2 more at your own pace with your own breath. On the last exhale, exhale deeply. Make it the best version of the twist. And then inhale, raise the arms up, palms together, look up. And then exhale, arms down, hands to the knees. Just take a moment. Now let's make our way into tabletop position to do some cat-cows. So coming on all fours, coming into your hands, into your knees. Hands underneath your shoulders, fingers spread wide. Knees underneath the hips. Now inhale, puff up the chest, look up toward the ceiling, really extend the spine. And then exhale, tuck the tailbone, look toward the navel, really squeeze on the exhale. And then inhale again, puff up the chest, look up, really open up the heart. Exhale, come back to looking toward the navel, tucking the tailbone. Now continue this at your own pace with your own breath. Doing some side to sides, really opening up the spine in all directions. And then on the next exhale, come back to neutral position. Let's do a nice shoulder stretch, bringing the left hand to center for balance. We're going to inhale the right arm up all the way to the ceiling. Really open up that front pec. And then exhale, let that right hand thread through the left arm, coming onto that right shoulder, maybe allowing that left hand to come behind the back, looking toward the ceiling, staying here for several breaths. On the next exhale, exhale deeply and then use that left hand for balance to come back up. Inhale the right arm all the way up, really open up the chest. And then exhale, bring that right hand down, coming back to center. And then same thing on the other side. We're going to use our right hand for balance this time. Inhale, left arm up all the way to the ceiling, really open up that chest. Exhale, thread the needle, left arm under the right, coming onto the left shoulder. Maybe bringing that right hand behind the back. Inhaling and exhaling, moving into that shoulder just a little deeper. Staying here for several breaths. On the last exhale, exhale, slow and smooth and deep. And then use that right hand to come back up. Inhale, left arm all the way up to the ceiling. Really open up the chest. Exhale, come back down to all fours. Coming into neutral tabletop position. Now spreading the fingers wide and really pressing into the fingertips to take off some of that pressure off of the wrist. Now take the awareness to your shoulder blades and pull them away from your ears as well as away from the spine. And now I want you to create that nice solid shoulder girdle and just stay right there as you tuck the toes and press back into downward facing. Now as we move into downward facing, this is the first time you've done this today, so go ahead and walk the feet, pedal the feet, warm up. And then as you warm up, you can send those heels a little closer to the mat. You can also, if you have tight hamstrings, please feel free to keep your knees bent. And then as you find more openness, you can perhaps make them a little more straight. If you want to really light up the pose, you'll lift up the kneecaps, look toward the inner thighs or toward the navel. And then just stay here for a moment. On the last exhale, exhale slow and smooth. And then just inhale, slowly come back down to your knees, coming to all fours. Now we're going to move into a pigeon posture. So bringing our right knee forward and then sending our left leg back behind us. In the beginning, start with your heel, your right heel, really close to your left hip. You can also have a block or a pillow underneath your hips as you're building more openness. And then also with the leg, if you want to have a little more sensation, you can bring that shin just a little closer to parallel to the top of the mat. Wherever you're at is perfect. Just finding your edge and then breathing in that space. We're going to inhale, really press up, look up to extend the spine long. And then exhale, slowly come down. Come down to your elbows, maybe rest on a pillow or a block, or rest on your elbows, or just come all the way down, wherever you're at. And then stay here for several breaths. And you want to connect to the sound of the breath that you're creating. And with those long, slow, smooth inhales and exhales, it's really creating like an oceanic wave-like sound. So really listening to that sound. And then if you close your eyes, you can sometimes get lost in thought. And so I like to look down the bridge of the nose to keep my awareness just very very centered and present. So just something to play around with. exhale slow and smooth and deep. And then inhale, just gently bringing your torso up with your hands. And then you could bring that right heel closer to the hip again, using your right hand in front of you for stability. Look back to your, look back to your left foot. And if you can, try to grab that foot and see if you can't bring that heel just a little closer to the hip. And wherever you're at is perfect, just finding your edge and breathing. So stay here for several breaths. On the last exhale, exhale slow and deep. And then inhale, just gently release the foot. And then let's go ahead and bring that left leg forward. And now we're going to send the right leg back. So pigeon pose on the opposite side. Again, put either a block or a pillow underneath the hips. And then you can begin with this heel really close to the right hip, or you can bring it a little more parallel to the top of the mat. Wherever you're at is perfect. Just find your edge and breathe. We're going to inhale, press up, look up to really extend the spine long. And then exhale, just slowly come down. Let that spine and your torso just slowly come down. You can rest on your hands or your elbows or a block or a pillow. Or you can just rest all the way down with your head to the ground. Wherever you're at is perfect. Just find your edge and breathe. Staying here for several breaths. On the last exhale, exhale slow and deep. And then inhale, slowly walk your hands back and bringing your torso up. And then don't go too far. We're going to readjust. So using that left hand for stability, we can bring that left heel closer to the hip if we'd like. And then look back to the right foot, turning backwards. And then with the right hand, try to grab the right foot and just see what you can do, finding your edge. And then breathe into it. We're going to stay here for several breaths. On the last exhale, exhale slow and deep. And then inhale, just gently release the leg. And then let's bring that right leg forward. Just coming to a comfortable seated position with our hands on our knees, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears, pulling the navel toward the spine, creating a nice tall spine, crown toward the ceiling, staying here, connecting to your breath. Continuing with that lengthening of the inhale and the lengthening of the exhale. Now let's finish with Nadi Shodhana, or single nostril breathing. You're going to take your pointer finger and your middle finger and bend them down, and your thumb and your ring finger are going to be your nostril closers, okay? And then I like to keep my elbow sort of in, so that way if you keep it out, it gets kind of tired, right? We're going to inhale and exhale through both nostrils to begin with, and then we're going to begin by inhaling through the right by closing the left nostril, and then exhaling through the left by closing the right nostril. We're going to do that 5 rounds, and then we're going to reverse it and do that 5 rounds too. All right, let's begin. Bringing your thumb and your ring finger to the bridge of the nose. Begin to inhale slowly and deeply through the nose. Exhale slow and deep through the nose. With the ring finger, close the left nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right, exhale left. Close the left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Last round, inhale right. Exhale left. Keeping the thumb where it is, we're going to inhale through the left this time. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Last round. Inhale left. Exhale right. Release. Bring that right hand back down to the right knee. And just close your eyes and observe. Softly open the eyes and gaze about 3 to 4 feet in front of you. Bringing hands to heart center, we're going to close class with an Om. We'll inhale together through the nose, and then we'll Om together. Go ahead and inhale. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this trauma-informed flow for anxiety and stress relief.